Today we are doing tomato sauce. So I'm going to show you guys how to peel tomatoes really easy with a hot cold method or blanching. If you look over there in the crock pot, I have all the homegrown tomatoes that I didn't get very many of this year. I got only 2 grocery bags full. I usually throw them in the freezer, and then you just put them in a sink full of hot water and the skins slide right on off. So yeah, once this gets boiling, I will bring you back. Just bought some store-bought tomatoes because my tomato plants did not do well. And simply you just drop the tomatoes in, throw them on the floor. That adds flavor. Alright, that'll probably be good. You don't want to overcut it because then it'll lower the temperature. And you just wait for them to kind of split. And I wasn't smart enough to put extra splits in them. Sorry, I'm talking, so my dog thinks he needs to put his 2 cents in. Helps if you put a little split at the end. Tomatoes, peaches. Grab these out real quick. Quick little slit. Oh, they're toasty. That one's about ready. Oh, that one's good. Alright, this one is done. You can see that it's split. You can toss it in the ice bath. I'll show you guys here in a minute. Oh, see, I had ice in it, but it's melted. Pineapple these here. And these aren't fully ripe, but they peel off. Fully ripe tomato, you just squeeze on it and it will pop right out. Grab that compost bucket. Whoop. Wrong direction. Rinse. Well, I was cutting up some of my peppers, and I haven't gotten to the onions yet. I'm having a couple pounds of tomatoes. I might get a decent amount of can. If it cooks down so much that it doesn't look like I'm going to get much, I'm just going to make a couple of onions and freeze them. Not making any space in the freezer that way. But, add a milk or 2 down. What are you doing? We don't love these. So it's always handy to either have a trash can out or a bowl or bucket of some sort to put all your scraps in. I don't have chickens. I can use chickens, pigs, any kind of animals. Compost it. You can take the tomato skins and dry them and make tomato powder. I'm just starting to get back into it, so I don't have a lot of the equipment. Really kicking myself for getting rid of all the stuff. But I got tired of moving it. So move you guys over here with a great shot. Alright, just pour them. Just cut them off. Stick nasty piece of stem off. Are those peaches? No, these are tomatoes. Tomatoes. What's in the green bag? Peppers. I'm just cutting them up so I can add them to my sauce. Those are seasonal. That's how they make more. You have scales on it. Sure. I'm taking this off. No. There are just pumpkins. We have the 2 pumpkins. One is in the garden. This one's a big one. Everyone's a big one. Even one more is too big. Oh, it is? Yep. Okay. And applesauce. A little bit. Just course up. Do you say after a little bit? In a little bit. Okay. Camera. Alright, don't mind the mess. I try to keep it down and then not the lid all the way on. This way it'll trap some of the heat, but it'll also let some of the steam out and the extra juice. So I'm gonna chop up, give you a nice split. Peppers, an onion or 2, and a whole bunch of garlic. And alrighty. So during the break I cut up some peppers and onions. I had a mixed bag of these little guys that need to be used, plus a big green one. And then the onion, this is still really strong. That was not a very good idea to touch that. I got some garlic peeled, and you have those people that put it in a jar and shake it. I tried it with this, still ended up having to peel it. Best way I found: knife, flat, smash. And the skins separate fairly easy. Ooh, that one had multiple in it. Hey! Couldn't have gotten lucky with the giant one, huh? It's okay, the one that hit the floor has more flavor now. Down. So I'm going to the lid somewhere. Oh, he doesn't want to say hi. And we're just gonna keep cooking her down. Here, once these ones break down just a little bit more, I'll throw them in the blender, get them nice and smooth, along with the peppers and onions. Yep, move it away from me. And I do alright, except last year. Last year was horrible. I didn't. This was like the size of my whole head of garlic. Hey, I'll push the buttons, please. So, sorry you guys update. Bowl. Alright, I hurt my hands. Tomatoes, hey. Okay. More garlic, good deep dark hole. And I guess you don't know what's also underneath that little eye-catching noise and think that they're whistling for the dogs. Alright, we're almost done. I think all those went underneath the stove. Maybe it'll protect me from evil spirits that live underneath my stove. Yeah, you want applesauce? No, I don't want any applesauce. Okay. That is for a milkshake. That's what I bought it for. Daddy loves his milkshakes. Wait. These little brain. Uh-oh. So we'll just get some of this liquid. Oh, hey, forgot to plug it in. All that build up for nothing. All right, ready, set. Alright, I'm back. I quickly just blended everything up. I couldn't fit it all into my crock pot, so I have a pot on the stove, which is fine. Alright, so I'm going to get cleaned up and come back to you guys when the sauce is ready to do something with. I don't know if I'm going to have enough to really can. I'm hoping so. I'm going to teach you guys how I've been doing it this year. Like I said, that I've done it in a long time. I'm talking to the camera, baby. So I don't have all the equipment. Like, I am literally canning in a just normal pot with a rag on the bottom so my camera isn't touching the bottom. And that's one reason why I'm only doing this. It's already thickening up a lot. And I'm just going to let the others get this nice and really thick as possible and then I'll put it into the other, and it should help kind of go overnight, and we will see each other when this is all ready. From that pot, and then I strained out or ladled out some of the extra liquid out of the pot and the crock pot. Was able to get everything in here. I also added some oregano and basil. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it cook down some more. Leave it like this with the top off so it has the ability to evaporate and get thicker. I'll probably go through again and ladle out some more liquid. I've noticed that I've splattered quite well on everything that is white. White and I don't get along. That's why I don't really own anything white. Well, alrighty y'all, I am back. Our tomato sauce is looking nice and thick. So while I was gone, let this cook out down, and I was taking the ladle and going like this and getting all the extra liquid out. Put it over here, all that liquid. So now I am going to put it back in the blender and get a final smoother sauce. It looks like I might actually have enough to be worth canning if I don't spill it all on the counter. Can it? I don't know yet. I would like to cook it down even a little bit more to get really thick. The immersion blender is probably the quickest, fastest, easiest way. I don't have one. I have a regular blender and a food processor. Blender, I'm able to add a little bit more. Now I'm making tomato sauce, okay? Alright, yeah, there's some more. Yay, sliding on my wall with tomatoes. Alright, so I messed up on tomatoes, but there it is now. Nice smooth consistency, fairly thick. I'm gonna let it cook down probably another half hour to an hour. Get really thick tomato sauce. And while that is cooking down, dishwasher and get the cans all sterile. See you in a bit. Alrighty y'all, I let that cook down for about another hour and a half. It's nice and thick. Got my jars washed, sanitized, and I have a teaspoon of salt and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Totally optional on either one of them. Since I added other things besides tomatoes, it changes the pH just a hair. So I wanted to make sure that the pH was perfect. And the salt can also kill any bad things that are trying to grow in your sauce. So I like to leave a little bit, like an inch headspace, which is about right there. I got my pot with my fancy dancy rag to keep the jars off the bottom of the pot so that it is less likely to crack. If you have an actual canner, that's what the wire rack, the bottom is for. It also helps pull, you know, it's easier to pull them all out at once. I'm gonna fill these up. Show you. So at the very beginning of the video, I also call my channel Mama J's Living Room. I just didn't feel that it fit the loud wing. So I'm going with Mama Products, and that is that's good. I guessed almost right. I have enough for this jar. Scrape the sides. I am funny. She's peeling. She's peeling garlic. Alright, well I have 2, 4, 6, 7 minutes of garlic. So, going to find out without my vinegar and a rag, and a towel. I know, because Rocco was in Kane's cage and I couldn't get him out, and Kane wanted to go in the other one. Alright, so my water's nice and hot, these are hot, these are tight. Listen, it's really toasty. Alright, really good one. I missed the towel with that one. It helps me really hot. These are finger savers. Sometimes I burn my fingers every time canning. Alright, I'm gonna clean up 2 more, so I can only fit 5 in my little pot. I just want to prove to you guys that you don't need to have all these fancy dancy pieces of equipment to think that you have to can. Honestly, you just need a big enough pot to hold. Oh, I really goobered on that one too. Jeez. I might have had enough for a whole nother jar if I
Mommy, can I just get this for? Mom, how long get this for?
Ooh, that's full. I wasn't sure. Where's my ladle? Once they start to boil, I'm just going to take just a hair more water out. Once they start to boil, you want them to process for 25 minutes at sea level or to 1,000. I am lost for words. 1,000 feet above. Please don't mess with my soaking garlic.
Okay.
Above sea level. We're at like 350 here. So
Mommy, there's a long one.
I am perfectly fine. I'm doing a 25. Now, I really wish that I did have an actual canner of some sort or a bigger pot because I only have 2. I got 7 cans of tomato sauce and 2 of tomato juice, I guess. Tomato liquid. Alright, so I'm gonna let you watch that for a minute. And when it's time to come out, I'll bring you guys back, but right now it's just the waiting game. So last night I went ahead and finished processing the cans of tomatoes, or tomato sauce rather. I didn't film it because the time I got halfway through with the first processing, everybody was home and I knew y'all wouldn't be able to hear me. So I finished them. I have, these 2 are marked with like the tomato water. And then these 7 are tomato sauce. So to know that they're fully sealed, if you push down on the top, they shouldn't make a noise. These are some peaches that I did a week or so ago. They didn't seal. I just threw them in the fridge. Well, here's my tomato sauce. And yeah, I'll bring you back with the next project.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.